I usually have an answer to the question, but this time I'm gonna be quiet.
Hey everyone, before the video, I'd like to announce that for hitting 1,000 subs on YouTube, I will be doing a Battle Pass giveaway. I'll actually be giving away 3 Battle Passes, and I'll be doing it over on my Twitter, so, follow my Twitter. You will need to be followed, and you'll need to retweet a tweet that I will post as soon as I hit 1,000 subs on YouTube. After I post that tweet, you'll have a week to retweet and follow to enter yourself. I will choose 3 random people to get the Battle Pass. So yeah, as soon as I hit 1,000 subs, if you sub right now, I could hit it today. If everyone that watches subs, we could hit 1,000 today. So, good luck and enjoy the video. Bye-bye. Yo, what's up guys? Today we are making a PvP tier list for Royale. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. I haven't played the game as much, so it's not going to be a perfect tier list, and I also don't have any help this time, so this is just my opinions. Alright, so we're just going to start. We're going to do it alphabetically. Alchemist, I think that's an easy F tier, worse than even Poisoner, just really not strong. Okay, Archer, pretty decent for a starter card. I don't think it's super good, so we're gonna throw it in C tier to start off. Remember, this is a PvP tier list. I think Banner is, not the worst card in the world in co-op, but in PvP it's pretty useless. I think Grindstone is probably a solid D tier as well. Sorry, I know I just said I was gonna do it alphabetical order, but my brain just skips around. All right, Bombardier, I think is a solid A tier. I think it's worse than Cold Mage probably. Anyway, sorry. Boreas, you got your Boreas Shaman deck. It's just a really solid, like, you don't need any buffs or anything for it. I think that is going to be our first S tier card. Okay, we've got Cauldron. Cauldron in PvP is pretty trash because Vampire will always outperform it. Okay, we got Chemist. I think Chemist is also A tier. It's just a really strong support card. I do think it's worse than Bombardier though. Clock of Power, F tier. I don't think I really have to explain that one too much. Crystalmancer. It did get buffed recently. I haven't messed around with it, so we're just gonna go ahead and put it like the bottom of D tier. Demon Hunter after the nerf, really bad. If y'all didn't know, it attacks slower, it does less damage, and even against bosses it doesn't even do percentage of their max health anymore. It does percentage of their current health. And that's if you can get it to tier 7. So just really not strong. All right, Demonologist, it's better than I thought it was. I think I might have put Archer too high. Let's do Demonologist a solid C tier. I think it is good, but it just can't compete against Shaman, Inquisitor, all those good things. All right, Dryad I think is honestly, I think Dryad is worse than most people think it is, specifically because it allows for bricks really easily. Dryad does almost no damage. I think it's 10 damage, and it just like, you can't, if you pull 4 Dryads, all you can get out of that, like, you can't even, like with Hex, if you pull 4 Hex, you can merge the hexes, like the 2 sets of hexes, and get 2 tier 2s out of that. But if you merge 4 tier 1 Dryads, all you get is 2 tier 2 Dryads, and then if you merge those, you get a tier 3 Dryad. So the brick potential is insane with Dryad, unfortunately. Now, saying that, I don't think it's a C tier. It honestly might be top of B, but I think for now we'll give it the benefit of the doubt and give it a lower A. By the way, we will be adjusting all of this at the end. I think Engineer is obviously S tier. It's one of the win conditions. Fire Mage should be down here with Archer probably. Most of the I think that's one of the better starter cards. I don't think it's great. Frost I think is in about the same position as Demonologist is, maybe a little worse. just because it gets outperformed by Cold Mage so easily. If you didn't know, Frost only freezes for 5%. Cold Mage freezes for 10%. So that you're slowed down twice as much as they would be with Frost. All right, Harlequin. This is when we make a new tier for Harlequin. Add row above. S plus. Okay, yeah, Harlequin is in her own league. All right, Hex I think is probably A tier. It actually became stronger in my opinion because it can counter those Demonologist minions extremely well. It's so busted against Demonologist. I know a lot of people don't play Demonologist, but you know. Okay, Hunter is pretty bad. Probably like a C tier, bottom of C. I think I should move Frost up to B probably. Okay, Cold Mage is top of supports, so I'm gonna do A tier. Inquisitor is the other S tier. I think it's better than Boreas. I really do. It just it's crazy. It's so good, especially the level 9 that I've got rocking. All right, and the counterpart to Inquisitor, Knight Statue, is bottom of F tier now. I guess it should. I'll organize F tier later. All right, Lightning Mage is just a worse fire mage, so we'll slot it in right there. We've got Mime. Mime is a pretty solid card. I think it's about on par with you know, maybe we'll put Mime in top of B tier. It just allows for a flexible board. Okay, Plague I think is top of B. It's really good at lower trophies when you're not going late game every game, but after third boss, Plague falls off really quickly. Okay, let's see. We've got Poisoner, better than Alchemist. I'll tell you that much. Portal Keeper, I think is a solid like C tier. Priestess. See, I'm always confused about Priestess because Vampire is so good that most people don't rock Priestess. I think Priestess is bottom of B, honestly. Okay, Reaper. I think that's a solid D tier. It's fine. It's fine. It's not. It just like doesn't blow your mind, especially with Hex in the game. Let's see. We've got Knife Thrower. Sorry, Rogue. Rogue is pretty bad. Even with I have a 900% crit rate, he's still bad. I think he's worse than Reaper for sure. I'm just wondering if he wants F tier. I guess we'll just put him right there. Sentry got a little better. I think it's better than Archer. I think it's about right here, maybe better than Hunter. All right, Shaman is absolutely S tier. I'm gonna slot him in right there. I don't know. It could be this way also, but I don't know. I'm very biased towards Inquisitor. I hate Shaman. Ugh. Okay, we've got Sharpshooter. I think that is better than Hunter, but not by a whole lot. Stasis. Okay, so Stasis originally I would have put maybe D tier, but after playing around with it a little bit, I think it's like a solid B. I really do. The stun potential is insane. I think Summoner is top of S tier. It is the best mana generation in the entire game. It's insane. Okay, we've got Thrower. It's just one of those like crappy early game damage cards. I think it's better than Archer and all these. Okay, Thunderer is just slightly better than Lightning Mage, I think. Trapper is a bottom of F for sure because you can't even like see what it's doing. Vampire is very strong. I think Vampire, oh man, maybe right here. I think Cold Mage is still better, just because Cold Mage, oh my god, Cold Mage does so much. Vampire is the second best mana generation in the game and very accessible. I think it's better than Hex. Hex is kind of, like I said, it's bricky. Okay, Wind Archer. So we put regular Archer here. I think it's better than... Honestly, I think it's top of C. It might be bottom of B, honestly, actually. Let's do that. Okay, Zealot in PvP. So the reason Zealot's so good in co-op is because you do have that partner that can help support. So you have the time to build up that mana and really try to pop off with it. Oh, here, let me move my camera. Or I can do that. Okay. Zealot should go... I don't know. I don't think it's super great in regular matches just because you can't build up that mana. Let's do right above Wind Archer. Okay. Alright, so let's see if there's anything I want to change around. Here, let's go ahead and sort F tier. I think Alchemist is really bad. Demon Hunter should be lower than it is. Clock of Power actually kind of mentally scares people, which is interesting, so I'm going to move that up a little bit. I think Banner can be useful. I think Poisoner... I don't know. That, sure. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Let's see. Is Thrower really better than Archer? I don't think so. I think Grindstone is probably top of a D tier. Reaper should be pretty far up there too. Knife Thrower should be far up there too. Okay. I think I move Crystalmancer up because it does start with that higher base damage and it attacks pretty quick. Plague might be a little too high. I think Mime should be above Plague for sure. And Priestess above Frost in my opinion. Okay, I like that B tier. We've got Cold, Vamp. I think Cold is definitely top of A. I think Chemist maybe should be higher than it is. And Dryad should probably be there. Okay. I think Engineer might be above Boreas, maybe? It definitely does better late game, but Boreas does really well early game, so that's the issue. They can probably swap out however they want. Shaman is amazing, disgusting, gross. So is Inquisitor. And Summoner's best mana generation in the game. And Harlequin is any card in the game, and it's busted. So I'm pretty happy with this. So this is the final version of my updated PvP tier list. I will be recording a PvE tier list soon. So watch out for that. Sorry, co-op tier list. I will leave a link to this tier list in the description of the video if you would like to see that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there.